Good morning, everybody. We are back. It is the 5th of November, 2022. Very soon will be Christmas. Not long ago, we'll be watching World Cup. Not long. I think some of the teams are already up there, while others are still warming up. Others are trying to acclimatize. But I see that the French league is still on. I don't know when are they going to leave your Argentina, your Brazil, because they still have players there. Now, we have a big one in our country, the MTN8 Wafa Wafa. I don't know whether the slogan is still Wafa Wafa. And then G-Man is a Sundowns fan. And then Demudise Walefati is a Chiefs fan. We don't have Mapakania. These guys, they don't want to be on our platform. I don't know what Makawati, maybe Makwala la Machita la. My name is the Sobri Boys Walifati, TBR Solution Sports Forum. G-Man, welcome to the show. We haven't seen you for a while, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. Sobri. Good to be back. Good also to see Mudise.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity once more.
Yeah. The Mudise Walefati, how are you doing?
The Super Boys, and my man.
Yeah.
Want to greet you guys. I thought G-Man, when I see him now, will be like having some bruises after
after yesterday with the group.
Because I was trying even to call him. Yes, I was trying to call him last time. No, I just blocked my calls. I don't.
Yeah. G-Man, how can you do that? How can you do that, G-Man?
That is so unlike
Mr. Sobri. Even shakes himself. I don't know. They are bad losers, these guys. That is why I created that post yesterday. So that we can go to remember we have lost together, then let's go and challenge this one who beat him 3-0, you see.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Shakes is not in. Sihle is playing somewhere, and then he has to take him for the games. So that is why we don't have Shakes today. Now, it's AmaZulu and Orlando Pirates. Guys, I don't know. I saw you sharing something on the group. I don't know how true was that. That AmaZulu are already celebrating, are already calling the fans, and then was it true? Or it's just a fake? Somehow I saw social media saying fake news.
I just saw a post now in the morning from AmaZulu. I think it's their liaison officer.
Yeah.
I just forgot the name. I think his name is some first name I just forgot, but it's Dube, the same name.
Yeah.
With on the club logo. They are not denying the post. They're actually saying they had a meeting with Khuzani, who's apparently is the main host on that flyer.
Yeah.
But they didn't reach an agreement regarding the celebration and the trophy tour. However, they do support that initiative. That's what the letter is saying from their the liaison officer.
So they say they do support what?
They are saying they did not agree with Khuzani regarding the said initiative. However, they do support it, and then they are encouraging AmaZulu supporters to go celebrate whatever. I think it's some sort of a concert where there's going to be musicians and all that stuff. They are saying no agreement was reached with the team. However, they do support Khuzani, and urging people to go support him. That's what it says.
That's very tough one. Ngesizulu bathi siyo icela ivuthiwe. So
it's very
yeah.
It's very confusing because
because how do you celebrate before you even kick the ball?
maybe the guys are confident.
Yeah,
Only
it can
fancy?
happen. Remember that last time they had Ukoba with Silo. They are still celebrating that thing.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the Mudise Walfas. Usilo is for all of us. Usilo is for Orlando Pirates, is for Chiefs, is for Swallows, it's for all of us.
It's for AmaZulu. Isilo can't wear black and white jersey.
No, but the Mudise Walfas, this is wrong.
No,
Isilo is for all of us.
Yeah, but for this weekend, Isilo is AmaZulu.
Mina ngi-Cosmos and ngumZulu, so isilo kususe isilo sami.
But no, you see, I would partly agree with Mudise. You see that how Zulu people interpret this silo thing. Anyone who's Zulu but not in KZN is sort of excluded, although they don't put it out there. But you can tell from the behavior that, you know, this thing, it's like it's centered around people from KZN who speak Zulu. So anyone who speaks Zulu outside that province isn't part of that.
Guys, you are tribal. I'm not going to allow this. You are tribal. There's nothing like that. Let's move on.
I'm telling you, Prasopri. I'm telling you, Prasopri.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm a Zulu, and then Isile Shilo Samnam. So how can you say that?
No, we don't dispute that. We don't dispute that, but you feel part and parcel of that occasion when it's being done. Do you honestly feel part and parcel of it?
Yeah, but listen, it was happening in KZN. It's like the Sutu people.
My point exactly.
Like Mudise Omusuthu ange. Umutswana ne? Na marabasutu ha emushweshwe ko Lesotho kwana, then ali busy kwana. Bane mo Joburg, they feel they are part of the celebration. But let's move on to the game. Let's move on to the game. Mudise, I saw you sharing this. It made me laugh, man. What is this? Just explain what is this. What is this? Just explain what is the meaning of this.
That is AmaZulu, okay?
Yeah.
Mamelodi Sundowns, that is Kaizer Chiefs, okay?
Yeah.
These two teams, they will be supporting AmaZulu against the Reds. It's like that, okay? So you can see that.
It's on Shai Pagachuchu, then I'm telling you, Guzofiwa. It's on telling you, Pagachuchu.
Even G-Man can deny this poster, but that's him alone. The poster is trending. Everybody's supporting AmaZulu because you see, if these guys they can win today, wow, we're in trouble. We won't sleep. We won't sleep. I'm telling you, we'll be muting the groups. These guys they can talk.
Okay.
That is why must make us a favor.
But do you really think that Pirates will lose? Let's look at the game. Let's analyze. G-Man, what's your take? Who do you think will be a serious threat as far as these two teams are concerned? If you can tell me your opinion, and I'll go back to the Mudise Walfasi.
Russell, thanks for the opportunity. For me, I would give it to AmaZulu, you know. I think
the emblem now. Yeah.
Not really because of that. So I think the last time, I think AmaZulu wanted more than Pirates. And I'm saying this purely because the last time AmaZulu were in the cup final, I think it was the Coca-Cola Cup when they played against, I think it's Kwakwa Stars, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not
Yes.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I know it's Chiefs. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
Kaizer
Chiefs. They beat us 3-1.
Yeah, so it had been long for the team to be in a cup final, and the brand is growing, you know, under Chairman Sandy Zungu. And if they're playing on home soil, there's nothing that can motivate them more than that. And now coming to the two teams, you at AmaZulu, you've got Gabadino Mango there, who left Pirates not on good terms. I think you'd want to prove the point. There's also Augustine Quem there, you know, who's very clinical. And it's going to be a test for that Pirates defense under Nkosinathi Sibisi. And also, I think the battle will be all in the midfield. AmaZulu, for me, they've got a strong midfield compared to Orlando Pirates. I take nothing away from Orlando Pirates. There's Makaula there, Makehleni Makaula. There is George Maluleka there. There is this boy, Spesihle Maduna. And when I compare them to Pirates, is also very strong in the midfield. But I see AmaZulu winning the battle in the midfield because those guys, they really work hard in the midfield. You know, taking nothing away from the likes of Miguel Team, Ben Mutswari, and I also think AmaZulu's defense, it's been leaking goals. You know, they do concede, but they are not porous at the back. So it's going to be really going to be a tough challenge for the likes of Zakhele Pasa, for the likes of Kemi Terasmas. You know, there is this guy who comes from Cape Town City. I just forgot his name. Who's played for AmaZulu? What's his name? Colored guy. How do I miss his name? You know, he's been solid at the back there together with Ramashom Pasel. So for me, it's going to be a closely contested affair. That is going to be all in the midfield. But I would give it to AmaZulu. My prediction for me would be a 2-1 to AmaZulu.
I see that the Modise Walfase has just disappeared. I think it's a network issue. And then I heard that George Malulega said they are having a group of players who are very ambitious, who wants to win things. And the way he was saying they're like a family and they're hungry. So on the basis of that, they are really motivated. That's according to George Malulega. But I can tell you, I cannot underestimate Orlando Pirates. As much as you are saying AmaZulu are hungry, I think the same with Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates is also hungry. They want to prove a point, and then you know, you've got your new kid on the block, Ndlondo. I think Ndlondo wants to prove a point that it was not a fluke for him to win the cup. Let me give the Modise Walfase an opportunity because I see that he's struggling, so that if he happens to disconnect, at least he has said something. What's your take? G-Man says AmaZulu are going to win 2-1, and then he has given us his pointers. What's your take? The Modise Walfase, what's your take?
The Sovereign Boys Walfase and G. Now, you see, yes, G is correct when he says AmaZulu, they took long to reach the finals, you see. Yeah, but on this one, I don't disagree with him that AmaZulu will take it, you see. Yeah, Pirates has got a strong team.
But I can tell you, never underestimate Pirates. I think, yeah. Walfase? All right, it keeps on breaking.
Of which it's leading.
Can you hear us, Walfasi? You keep on breaking. No, Jimen, I was saying you have Ndlondlo in the middle of the park, all right?
You.
And then
Means the problem is.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure you can say something. No, he has disconnected again. I say you have Ndlondlo in the middle of the park. Not only Ndlondlo, you also have.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can say something. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Come in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can hear you. I'm sure he doesn't hear us. Jimen, yeah, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you when you call Jimen.
Yeah, just continue.
Okay, well, it's what I'm saying. That Orlando Pirates it's got good players. Orlando Pirates, they don't have like AmaZulu a best 11. They've got 11 of which they can start with it, and then they've got a bench as well that it's strong. So AmaZulu, they've got the first 11 that it's strong. I don't see them having a player on the bench that can change things around. I mean, they can turn things around, you see. I'm looking for Pirates to take this. You see, I'm looking for a Pirates to take this because I heard Jimen's talking about I mean, Mango. Mango is short-tempered. They will deal with him. I think if you can you can tackle him once or twice, he's starting to get frustrated. Or if he doesn't get ball, that is his weak point. And then you take Quem. Quem, I don't know what is he doing from there. You'll pull those people. You see, yeah, I don't see giving a Pirates unless if Major is fit and raring to go, then it's a problem.
I wanted to say that when you say AmaZulu, they don't have.
Yeah, Mayela, because last time he was limping outside. I don't know, it was a straight fright or a stage fright or what. So if he's fit enough, then it's a plus for Pirates. And then, yeah, I see Pirates pulling through for this one. Yeah.
Well,
and also you take this young man Saleh. Surely the senior players, they've spoken to him just to take it easy and then to go. You see, and this and Londra as well. Yeah, they will gel okay today. Yeah, Erasmus will give them a first goal as I predict. Sure.
And I'm happy that you mentioned Erasmus. I think Erasmus wants to prove a point, and then and he's hungry.
Yeah,
he wants to show that G-Men and their team, they made a mistake by allowing him to go. So he wants to prove a point that he is still a good player. And not only that, I hear that Vincent Pule might, be back for this game, although probably will start from the bench because he has not been playing for a very long time. So Pirates have weapon, like you saying, Saling. I think Saling, we have a hype around him, and he wants to prove that it was not a fluke that everybody's praising him. Well, whatever that happened last time, it happened as part of the game. There are some games you become off form, and then I think this is the cup final that he wants to prove that he has arrived. Not only that, And then there are so many quality players. Your Lepasa up front there. And the Pirates, the good thing about Pirates, the speed that they put, you know. So that for me, it shows that Pirates might be very dangerous. And G-Man, my belief is Pirates is as hungry as AmaZulu. And then as you were saying, Walifatsi, AmaZulu, I think they still have Majoro. Let's hope he's fit. And then in terms of the substitute, remember Majoro is very deadly. You know, he buried those goals, you know. And then he played for Pirates Majoro. He wants to prove a point. And then, of course, Mohango wants to prove a point that, you know what, you guys made a mistake by allowing me to leave. So I'll show you that you lost a good player. And then, yeah, I'm sure he's very, very agitated. He wants to prove a point. And the good thing is, it is a sold-out affair, which is a very good thing. So Pirates are doing well this year in terms of sold-out affair. Walifatsi, what are you saying about that? Because you always tell me that the Dolly FC give on our supporters.
Walifatsi,
Yeah,
we need to give a credit to where it's true.
yeah.
Yeah, I can even see them at Orlando Stadium. There's a different. Yeah, there's a different. Their supporters are back into the stadium. Yeah. Even today, you can't say it's AmaZulu fans who will be in the have done well. Pirates is playing in entertaining football. That is why, you know, fans likes to be entertained while the fans.
Yeah.
That is why you will see. Okay, today I'm talking.
Yes.
Coming to the stadium, they like to see a good fun. Yeah. So that is why it's sold out.
Yeah.
Why it's sold out.
G-Man, what do you want to say about the sold out affair?
I think it's a good gesture for South African football. You know, it just shows how hungry supporters have been in terms of watching live football from the stadium. You know, after the COVID pandemic. You know, and it also gives a good image to the PSL brand that, you know, they are probably also doing something right. You know. Because most of the games recently have been sold out affairs, particularly those involving the big teams. And coming to the game, I don't think AmaZulu per se they're undermining Orlando Pirates.
Yeah,
I think I'm giving this to AmaZulu purely because if you look at the history of Pirates in Cup finals, Pirates have a tendency of getting to Cup finals, but they always, I'll use the word choke, where it matters most. I don't know whether the stage becomes too big for them or it's mostly complacency where they're saying, we are in the final, we have already won this game. It's purely because of, I think in the past 6 seasons, they've been to probably about 3 to 4 Cup finals, but they only got one. You know, and I also, so my argument, you know, of going AmaZulu, it's also purely based on that. I don't dispute the quality that they have. You know, they have quality, but I think AmaZulu have got a team to match Orlando Pirates. My only worry would be AmaZulu defense, particularly with a player like Ramahle. You know, he's one of your fancy players. Particularly playing against quick players like Erasmus, and I don't know how the coach is going to maneuver around that. Whether he's going to bring back Veluyeke Zulu, you know, and partner with Mobara. But
I see that
if there is defenders, you know, take nothing away from him. A quality defender, but when you play against quick players or a quick playing team like Orlando Pirates, you also need quick players. So we don't know how the coach is going to set up his center backs. But I think Mobara, I'm looking forward to Mobara versus Kemi the Rasmus battle, because they also know each other from Cape Town City, and Mobara is in the pillar of strength in that AmaZulu.
And it's a former Orlando Pirates as well, eh?
Yeah.
Now you said 2-1. Walefatsi, what is the score?
No, the score is 2-0 to the Reds.
To the Reds?
Yes.
The Baga Juju.
Yeah, no. In
Dreamnyam. Guys, I came across this history. I loved it. The founder of Orlando Pirates, Mr. Sifa Sonke Makebula, James Mpanza. He's the founder of Orlando Pirates, was born in KZN, and then 45 kilometers away from Devon in 1889. Very interesting. And studied at AmaZulu College. And then while he was staying in Makubane, Katomana, today as we know it, apparently organized a mob and killed an abusive Indian businessman, burned his shop, and he was given a life sentence and was jailed in Pretoria. Then in 1927, he was given a parole and was released in 1929. He relocated to Joburg and got married. In 1937, he formed Orlando Boys Club, which had a football team that was officially named Orlando Pirates in 1939. And in 1944, he organized a land grab for the back room dwellers in Soweto. He invited the ANC Youth League leaders, your Mandela, your Sisulu, for the land grab. And then, unfortunately, according to this piece, the ANC Youth League chickened out. Then he continued alone, leading to 8,000 people without the ANC League annexing the land successfully. In 1959, he pushed Johannesburg municipality to build Orlando Stadium. In 1970, he passed away in Soweto. What a lovely history. You know, the fact that he pushed for the Orlando Stadium to be built, I don't know. What do you want to say, Walefatsi?
No, Walefatsi. Yeah, it's a good history. It's a good history. I think Orlando Pirates must claim that that Orlando Stadium. They must. Dr. Khoza must negotiate with Johannesburg municipality. That stadium must be their home, not really like Orlando Pirates. It's renting that stadium. You see, it must be their home. Like if we are talking about the Old Trafford it belongs to Man United. You see, you talk the Anfield Stadium. It's belonged to Liverpool. Even Orlando Stadium must belong to Orlando Pirates, not the municipality.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, you know, if Pirates wins today, they'll be honoring this gentleman, the man who helped Orlando Pirates to be what it is today. What's your take about this? What I've just said.
Yeah, look, given the history that you've put in front of us, it would be a good gesture for Pirates to win the trophy, you know, for the fallen hero. You know, and I think when that happens, you'll also be smiling wherever he is, you know, to say, I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of the legacy that I've left behind, you know, and they are continuing to make me smile. So it would really be good for Orlando Pirates.
I wonder whether he has children or grandchildren, and if there are, it would be nice to see what Orlando Pirates can do, you know, to bring them to the fold of the team. And sometimes you'd be surprised, some of the grandchildren will be supporters of Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns. But let's see. G-Man, let's move on quickly to the Messi special. You know, we are heading towards the World Cup. And the man is always, he's on form. You know, Thierry Henry, he said, you know what, I've played with this guy. This man, he's really, really on form. He is hot. That's Thierry Henry, the man who played with him. And then guess what? PSG want to extend. Barcelona wants him. Man City wants him. And Chelsea wants to sign him. So all these teams, they want to sign him. And I've heard that PK has officially retired. So this week, it will be his last game. What's your take about that?
Starting with Messi, you know, I've always said Messi, he's a very unique player, you know, in the sense that despite his immense talent, you will never hear him talking soccer. He doesn't talk soccer, he plays it. He lets his feet do the talking. And I think that's what has kept him going, you know. Even when he gets criticized, he doesn't respond because he believes his job is on the field. He should let his feet do the talking. And I think that's what other players can learn from him, you know, to say you don't respond to negative publicity, you know. They're on papers, but what you do is you respond by letting your feet do the talking on the field, you know. And as for Gerard Piqué, I think he's a legend, you know. He's contributed immensely, you know, in football in Spain through his current club, Barcelona, and also national team Spain. So it's a good thing that he lives whilst in good form, so that people can recall him. You know, sometimes these players, they want to retire whilst they are on their worst performance, and I don't think that's a good thing to do. You know, you need to retire whilst people are still talking about you. You know, so that you leave a legacy out there. You know, he's really made his contribution, and I think it's a good thing for him to give to upcoming youngsters, you know, the opportunity.
PK has proved beyond reasonable doubt that he's a backer all the way. Remember, PK played for Barcelona from childhood, and then he went to Man United, and then he came back to Barcelona again. Well, Fatsi, welcome back again. So we are on the Messi special as usual. We're discussing, so we're talking about PK now. PK has announced his retirement. Apparently this weekend is his last game. I'm sure he's aware now that Xavi is not using him more. And then because he loves the team, he doesn't want to go to any other team. He decided to retire. And then that's one thing. And remember, when he retires, so they're going to save in terms of the money that they pay him. Because in other words, the contract is going to be cut short. Not only that, and then I'm sure they are preparing for Messi to come in. Remember, we hear rumors says Messi is very angry at PK because apparently PK is the one who allowed his move. You know, he never, you know, helped that he should stay at the team. So what's your take, Walfatsi? And look at the man of the matches, man. In the World Cup at the international level, this man is something else. He's got man of the match in the World Cup, man of the match in Copa America. And then in the World Cup, he has done about 6 of them. In Copa America, has done 14. Any player that you think has won man of the match many times like this at international level, just give me the name.
No.
So all in all is 20 men of the match at international level.
No, look. Well, in fact, it will be like repeating myself with this genius, with this Mudimu Alifats. Honestly, are you aware that Maradona, he was having a church?
He was having a church.
Like people were worshiping him.
Yes.
Yeah, people were worshiping him. Yes. This one deserves it as well. Well, if we are talking Messi, you are talking football. No, if you are talking Messi, you are talking about the complete player. If you are talking Messi, you are talking a person that is only left with one thing in his life, the World Cup only. Then he's done with football. He can leave football. He has done everything in football. Honestly, he has done everything. You can't talk. I mean, honestly, you can't talk that. You can't be negative on Messi. To say, oh, Messi is not complete, is not what. Yes, you can say Messi never won a World Cup, but honestly, so he's complete. He's complete. He's complete. Messi deserve a bells.
Yeah.
Messi is out of. It's something else. Remember that we've got players who are playing even in international. Babata gets a Messi. I mean, I'm Messi today. I'm Messi. Yeah, I'm Messi. Like I'm Messi. You see? Yeah. No, this one is untouchable.
Yeah.
Well, this one is untouchable. Whoever, like I said before, with my family, we are planning to get T-shirts of Messi for World Cup. We are the fans of Argentina. I know African teams are there. We'll support them as well. But our wish is that Messi can win this World Cup. Then it's amen. It's amen. We'll say amen. We are wishing that as well.
G-Man, what's your take? Same wishes, or you have a different wish?
No, it's actually the same. What Mbise is saying. You know, there's no better way, you know, to honor Messi than join him on that church Mbise is talking about. You know, the guy, like I said, he lets his feet do the talking. You know, what more do you ask from a player? Because the duty of a player is not to talk football, but play it. Which is exactly what Messi does, you know, all the time. You know, so really the guy is never disappoints, you know, and I think he's maturing like fine wine. The more people are saying he's getting old, the more he's, you know, we see the best of him every day, you know. So
Maramudise azanga kore golia Yusuf Mat.
No man.
Azanga kore golia Yusuf Mart, man. Yusuf Mart is something else. That goal.
Yeah, but let's say Messi scores those type of goals. Are you aware that?
No, I know he scores. He scores. There are so many brilliant goals that he scores. One of them is the one that the one that he replicated Maradona. That's one of the greatest goals. The other one is the one that he scored against Atletico Madrid. It was put into scientists in terms of how long did it take for him to be there. No, the man is a genius, but Yusuf Mart has scored a unique goal. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
We'll talk
Let the
again.
best team win. Let the best team win today.
All right, Baka Chuchu is going to win. Watch your space. Hello, everybody. My name is the Sobre Boys Wanafatsi from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services. Prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above, and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time. Give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people, they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.